How's it going, bud?
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hey! It's good to hear your voice.
Are you live?
I am live.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live as
Hello,
hell.
everybody. I'm also live. Gotta let everybody on my channel know that, though. Hello, Rhapsody's chat. I'm streaming exclusively to you right now.
Ooh,
hi,
baby. A whole stream just for me?
Exclusivity rights.
Do I get distribution rights?
All right.
Can I get merchandising rights?
No. No. Hello, everybody on my stream also. I'm also streaming. Yeah, I think the PDF viewer that I downloaded for the third segment broke Exit the Gungeon somehow.
Yeah. How? Actually, you know what? No, that was my full question. How?
I don't know, but I've had that problem in the past. Something about PDF viewers. They're just, like printers, they're not caught up with modern technology. You know? I've always said that.
They really, really aren't. I wonder if it's for a kind of similar reason. Like, apparently PDF viewers are bad because they have to update constantly for security for the sake of the firms that use them.
Mm-hmm.
But
I can see that.
And printers might be bad just because... Whoa, hang on. Interesting. I found a kind of like secret in the main screen. And apparently, maybe printers are bad because they also have to stick to standards for industry.
That could be. That could be. I wouldn't even begin to know. I'm just going to say that all PDF viewers are bad and all printers are bad.
Yes.
And I can justifiably say that because I've had a couple bad experiences.
Of course. That means all of them are bad.
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Reto Rhaps Live.
Woo! How's it going, y'all?
Nondescript PDF viewer and printer talk, and Reto showing up 5 minutes late.
It's all okay. I started my timer pretty early, to be fair. Or exactly on time, but still, like, it was probably early for me as well. I was running to get my announcements done in time. Are you ready to start a run so we can have something on screen?
This is a garbage show. I already started my run because I assume you did.
Right, okay.
I just assumed you did. Oh, Wumbo Bob, why would you subscribe to this mess?
It's a speculative.
How do I refund a subscription?
It's a speculative subscription. He just believes very strongly that the show will be good. And frankly, I appreciate the belief. Also, exclamation mark multi in chat for anyone who wants to be able to see both of the streams running at the same time.
Yes.
During the final segment, I'll upgrade the exclamation mark multi if Orbital also chooses to stream. I don't know if he's going to be streaming or just hanging out with us.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's just going to be like that neighbor who's just like, he's just there.
Yeah. Like a good neighbor, State Farm's there.
Exactly. It's
weird that like industries that are only available in America, that only really exist there, I still know the ads for them just because they go all over the internet. Do you know any Australian ads?
Let's see. Like a good neighbor, good day.
Like a good neighbor, good day. Yeah, that's just telling people how to say good day. It was part of our tourism campaign after Paul Hogan introduced the world to the world. The word to the world, rather.
Let's see. Australian investors, like a boomerang, your money will come back to you.
Boomerangs don't accumulate, and that's what the investors are looking for.
I don't know. I'm not Australian, so therefore I can't possibly process a boomerang.
Yep, that's fair. I
don't know. I'm not used to things coming back, Papa.
That's why we made boomerangs, actually. It was just to have the sensation of something coming back.
Oh no.
I say we, it wasn't me.
Yeah. My bot's down even though it says it's not. Darn you, PDF viewer. I'm glad that I can at least blame the PDF viewer for any problem I have.
Yeah, I know. You said nameless, but I want you to name it. Name names. Tell us what PDF viewer not to download.
Is Adobe Acrobat. Also, apparently I mistyped the command in the title. Anyways. Oh, this is just a lesson in how not to stream.
Oh, trust me, I have given and taken enough lessons on that. Do not worry. I am incapable of judging you. I believe my first stream this year. Was it this year or last? I think it was like March last year, but like when I was doing it for the STS week in order to make affiliate. My first stream, I just asked my chat how to stream for like most of it, I think.
Yeah. And did they oblige and give you the old tips?
They did.
The old tricks.
Better streamers than me were in chat, and they were like, "All right, well, here's all the information that you need, and now you know how to do it." And I've still been failing.
Yeah. And now you've now you've done a better job than me this stream. Look at that.
Only because.
And I do this every week. I've been doing it every week for about a year now. I've stuck to my Monday, Wednesday schedule. Like a year anniversary, like a few weeks ago.
Ooh, did you do anything special for it?
Nope, because I didn't realize it. It's like all anniversaries, except for me and Grace. I remembered after the fact. Yes, the bot is up now.
What
character did you pick?
I went with Convict again, just because you said it was interesting and not that hard.
I think I might be wrong. Well, it's definitely not one of the hardest. I think the Hunter's Path is the hardest. Just looking at the achievements.
That's extremely unfortunate, because I like the Hunter the most.
Yes, I like the Hunter the most too. But if you look at the achievements, more people have beaten the game with the Bullet, who requires you to beat the game with a character first. So, I don't know. I feel like that says something. I feel like that's pretty telling.
Tends to make sense, yeah.
But I think that maybe I like the Soldier's Path the best. I think Marine, but they call him the Soldier in this game. I think, unless they changed it.
I thought they changed like everyone's names for parody back in the first update after the hit Steam.
They might have. They did for all the weapons. I don't know if they did for the characters.
I mean, why would they change the character?
I don't pay attention to video games I play. I don't know. But yeah, he was called the Soldier. He was called the Soldier. At least in like the end screen or something.
Ooh. I'll give you
perfectly 4 chambers.
Give you a fun fact here. You can keep the Ring of Miserly Protection by buying you can keep the Ring of Miserly Protection despite buying the Rat Key.
Well, good deal. That is good to know. Because that item shows up all the time.
Oh no, you've unlocked everything and the Rat Key doesn't show up anymore, right?
No. It takes forever to there's 14 NPCs.
Dang.
And you do not get a Rat Key every run. And I didn't have enough money to get a key 1 or 2 runs.
Huh.
So like it takes forever. In fact, like I think it's an issue because people think the game is really lightweight, but they don't realize there's 14 whole NPCs with things to do that you won't unlock until you've already played it for like 20 hours.
I mean, do people think it's lightweight because of its presentation, or do people think it's lightweight just because of the format? Like they think it's lightweight because it's, it came out first on mobile.
I think people are I think the and the devs seem to think this too. More than anything, the thing hurting the game is that everyone seems to think it's supposed to be Enter the Gungeon 2, but they never said that.
Oh!
They think that this is going to be how the game is now or something.
Huh.
Which is not the case. It's a spin-off on purpose.
You'd have hoped that people would be able to tell the difference based on the fact that it's not called Enter the Gungeon 2 and it's got the kind of format of a spin-off, one different word in the title, but I don't know, maybe spin-off culture isn't strong enough at the moment and people just expect everything to be part of a connected universe as part of the modern cultural zeitgeist.
I think they're confused because it takes place after the main game, but it's a spin-off. Like sequentially it takes place right after Enter the Gungeon, and it's called, I don't know, like it's logically the second one, but based off of just the name and where it takes place in the story. So I guess I get it. And they didn't really clarify that it was a smaller game until recently. And I think people are understanding it more and liking it more now that they see that. Also, all the updates are like really good and fixing all the problems that I have with it.
I'm extremely glad to hear that.
All like 3 of them.
I was about to say, the only problem that I was aware of that had already been fixed was the charged weapon upgrade. What else has been changed in recent updates?
They made the boss spend more time on the actual screen, the final boss. He had a pretty high health pool. That mixed with the fact that a third of the time he was off the screen.
Yep.
And you couldn't deal damage was pretty annoying. They reduced his health a little bit, and they also made it so he stays on screen a little bit after he does something off screen.
So
on top of that,
sorry, before you continue, last time we did Enter the Gungeon as a segment, I did get to that boss, and I almost killed them. If they had less health, I probably would have won.
You would have. Also, there's another major change that doesn't seem like a big deal that people probably don't realize changes everything. Well, first of all, they rebalanced what guns you get at low levels. So, like, the low-level guns are apparently better. They also made it so you get from rank 1 to 10 really, really fast. And so you can get better, like, even better guns. So, like, they've actually made the game, like, a lot easier.
Okay.
Which it's good and bad. Like, I'm happy with them making it easier because people were confused about the difficulty. Because, like, there is no Lich in this game, at least as far as I know. So, like, the dragon is the final boss, so you kind of have to look at him like a combination of all 3 phases of the Lich, you know?
Yeah, you do. So how do I not have jammed enemies?
Have a lower combo.
Oh, okay, right. Because I encountered a jam boss that I've never seen before, and then he proceeded to make me die.
Yeah, was it Gungamesh? Because I hate this man.
It was!
Yes, Gungamesh is the final thing that I want changed because he has the same problem where he spends 0 seconds on the screen. He doesn't have that much HP, but he just never stays. He just will not be pinned down. He's a floater. He's a drifter.
Yep.
He is worse than, honestly, controversial opinion, I think he's worse than the new changed final boss. So if that makes you feel better about losing to him.
I do, frankly. Plus, it was jammed. Oh, it was real hard.
They also changed how blanks work. It doesn't cut the combo in half anymore. It just resets the progress on the current number you have.
Okay.
So if you have 5, it just resets it back down to 5 with 0 points towards 6, if that makes sense.
I mean, but with how quickly they ascend, surely that's like barely even a bad thing.
Yeah, no, it's in fact it's almost a problem that it's really easy to get combos because jammed enemies.
Okay. Well, I guess that might have been part of their balance consideration as they were changing it.
Yeah, I think so. I like the changes, and I just hope that because the game. I was beating the game because I played it before when it was on Apple Arcade. I was beating it basically every run anyways, and now it was made easier. So that's my only concern, is that, like, I'll get bored because I don't have as much of a challenge anymore.
I mean, if the ETG developers are good at anything, I think it's providing a challenge. So I imagine they might just think of like another mode or something like that that will be more accessible for you.
It's true. Well, I mean, even if there was just like a hero shrine like there is in Enter the Gungeon, where just all the enemies are jammed, that would make it very hard. Make it very hard. Maybe too hard, but that's fine. I'd rather have an optional mode that's too hard than the game itself be too hard.
I like, as someone who hasn't played much of this game before, I'm very, very pleased to hear that it got a little bit easier. But also, I hadn't really spent that much time in it yet, so I don't know if it needed it.
I think that the final boss was hard in a way that wasn't good. And I think the new final boss is good, but
in a way that isn't
like... Not in a way that isn't hard. It's good, but like, since they made changes to make the game easier, if you're like pretty practiced in the game, and you go to the boss with the normal amount of health that you'll probably have, which is like 6 heart containers, you can pretty much just like brute force it. So it kind of feels like there needs to be like a whole nother boss after it now.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I know, I wouldn't put it past them at all. Unfortunately, being an epic gamer is not something a game's difficulty needs to be balanced around all the time. It's true. It's true.
I think that's like a lesson that the ETG team already learned over the course of Enter the Gungeon, because they did make it like objectively a lot easier at one point.
Yeah, I think they made it, and they made it easier in it. Like they do a good job of making it easier in a way that is like removing the gross iron rough edges.
Yeah.
Of the difficulty, which is just like, you know, like invincibility on bosses is something that should be played with very loosely. Healing on bosses should be played loosely. I mean, the only boss that, and I don't think it's a coincidence, the only boss in Enter the Gungeon that has healing is Reddit's least favorite boss, and that's Amoconda. You know, like invincibility and healing is something that should always be really loosely used. Or maybe never.
But also the amount of them that have invincibility phases. I mean, like the Cannon Balrog is another one that a lot of people get a bit annoyed about at the very least. Yeah. Due to his invincibility phases. But also the High Priest. Oh.
High Priest sucks. High Priest is probably still my least favorite enemy to fight in the game.
It's still Trigger Twins for me. I don't know what you're talking about.
You are wild. I killed the Trigger Twins. Rhapsody, in my episode that went out today, I killed the Trigger Twins 7 times without getting hit in a row. I killed them 7 times in a row.
Did you do it the entire time with zero other guns, just your base, as the pilot?
No, no. But I used the teleporter prototype to get out and back in, and I killed them seven times to try to get into. There was a locked room, and I was trying to get into it without using a key. So I just fought them that many times. It didn't work.
Dang.
I got bored. I had to leave.
Did you get the secret room at least?
I think I had that already. I don't remember. It was earlier today, Rhapsody. You expect me to remember that?
You're right. Do you get the same thing of like, you'll remember for maybe a day what you said in an episode, but then after that it's like it's all gone. It's completely gone. Yeah,
most of the time it leaves my head like immediately, and I can actually watch back the video file like a viewer because I don't know who that man is who had something to say for an hour and 40 minutes. I got no idea. And I'm like, oh yeah, this guy, he's got some interesting things to say. He does sound a little dumb, but you know. But he's got some interesting things to say.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with the interesting things to say part.
Your laugh said way more than you ever could, Rhapsody.
Yeah, I mean, laugh says 1,000 words. Raps isn't reading chat, Aaron. Am I not?
Why? Yeah. Why? How could someone not be reading chat during Exit the Gungeon, the game that is notoriously has nothing going on screen?
Yeah,
every freaking second.
I mean, honestly, you don't really need to focus on this game much at all. Is the sense I'm getting from it?
Yes, that's why I just got hit twice in the middle of talking about that. Absolutely, because I looked at chat. Oh boy. Yeah, Makeshift Cannon got buffed. It did indeed. It actually is like Makeshift Cannon a little bit more in Enter the Gungeon.
Oh, so it actually does damage to the bosses rather than like sneezes in their general direction? It does a lot. Yes, it does a lot. And it has, but like they limit it so you only can fire it like 2 times or something.
Yeah, as a result, you know, made it Makeshift Cannon.
It's nice for it to finally have some of the hallmarks of itself.
Yeah. There's definitely like some item tweaks, and I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but I've been noticing a lot of like passives and guns that I'm like, you know what? I wish that they would like change this and Enter the Gungeon, to be honest.
The fire speed of the banana, to me, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, the banana's the strongest gun in this game.
It's so good.
It's the strongest gun in this game, and I think it's practically unusable in Enter the Gungeon.
Yep.
It's crazy how much stronger it is. Like, there's that. There's like a lot of visuals. Oh my god. There's a lot of visuals that I think are really beautiful in this. Like, I like the glow on Fight Saber I'm holding right now. Looks really good.
I don't know if I noticed it at the time, but I'm going to get a Fight Saber over the course of this just because it'll happen.
It's the video game.
Exactly.
That's because it's... Oh, boy. Do you... So, wait. Have you won a run of this yet? Have you played since last week?
No on both counts, friend.
So that would mean you probably don't know what Mr. Cultist does.
No, not at all. I will say I may end up making some content on this game, so spoilers would be appreciated if avoided. To the extent that it is viable.
He dies.
He dies?
Yes.
What? No!
Yes.
Huh?
Well, only if... I guess only if you die.
Does Snake kill him?
Gunsnake bad. Gunsnake bad because Gunsnake killed Cultist. It's the lore.
Gunsnake killed Gunbaldor?
Gunbaldor?
Gunbaldor.
Can we... in the trailer for this, they had the Gloctopus. Where is he?
I don't know. What
was in the trailer.
The octopus?
Let me...
like, was it a holster with just Glocks?
No, he was an octopus and he had Glocks.
Oh, rad.
Gloctopus. And he was in the trailer.
Maybe he's the secret final boss.
Maybe. I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with that.
I'd be extremely down with it. Huh? So my jump button is only working about half the time right now? I don't know what's going on.
Are you... There's no input buffering. That's the one thing that I have been complaining about still. So, like, is it like you're not jumping because you're maybe trying to jump, like, fractionally earlier than you hit the ground? Like most games that have platforming?
I guess it's theoretically possible that's what's going on, because I can't actually look at my character when they're hitting the ground. I still have to look at all the enemies to see the bullets and stuff.
My guess, because it's been plaguing me, is the fact that there's no input buffering. You need to be on the ground. Most games that have platforming, like Enter the, they didn't have to worry about jumping, so they don't have the classic trappings of a good platformer. Like, there's no coyote time, there's no input buffering.
Did you see
none of that.
the thread by the Celeste developers
Yes.
recent? Yeah.
That's why I said coyote time.
As soon as you said it, I was like,
it was fresh.
he saw it too.
Because it was fresh on my mind. It's one of those terms that I've heard a lot, and I do know it, but I will forget it immediately. Like, I'll forget it, and then if I see it, then I'll remember it for another week.
Yep. Similar to one of those for me as well.
But yeah, I think it could really do with, input buffering, number one, most important. I think the game needs it, because especially on the Dragon fight, it's very noticeable. But,
is the Dragon
Coyote
still called
time
the Dragon in this?
That's important. He's called the Last Dragon. Because I think he's supposed to be a combo, like how a lot of them are combos. I think he's supposed to be a combo of the Lich and the Dragon.
What elements would be Lich?
Skeleton.
Yeah, I guess.
That's my guess. Because in Exit, I think he was called the Lich Dragon, but in this, I think he's called the Last Dragon. Whoop.
That's a hell of a lot of talk about the game. How have you been going?
Oh boy, there's a reason. Let's just say there's a reason we've been talking about the game.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder how long it is before
more people have been invading my house.
Yeah.
That's. And last night, while we were trying to make dinner, two parties of realtors and the people that were getting showed up at the same time, even though we canceled both appointments, and we had to delay eating dinner by like an hour because they showed up at the exact same time, but they didn't want to be in at the same time. And it's just like, it sucks.
We don't want to be in there at the same time. Social distancing, but still let us into your house.
Number one, I can't believe I didn't say this. I got walked in on in the bathroom in my own home.
I'm pretty sure you can arrest someone for that.
Yeah.
Are you in Florida? Can you stand your ground?
Apparently they broke our bathroom locks. So that's pretty cool.
So,
I don't know.
I
don't know, Rhapsody.
I
knew, I would lead with it. I don't know.
I'm amazed by the determination it takes to break someone's bathroom locks.
It was. I think that it was not the strangers. I think it was like the people. Without going into it too much, I mean, Rhapsody knows. My landlord. They came through and they were fixing a bunch of stuff. I think they unfixed the bathroom lock.
Yep.
So, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Well, Enter the Gungeon's a good game. One thing I do wonder about like the current apocalypse, basically, is how long until we stop asking each other how we are. Because, like, how long until everyone's I can't ask. I can't hear.
Also bad. Also bad, still bad. Also bad, a little more bad, a little less bad. I'm going to say, compared to last week, it is a little less bad because Animal Crossing's out.
Oh, yeah. How's it going? What did you name your island?
I did not name it at all because you can only have one island, and Grace is definitely more excited about the game than me, so she got naming rights and first character rights.
Then what did Grace name it?
She named it Heart Tree.
Oh.
And she named her character Lil Chip.
Lil Chip. What'd you name yours?
Lil Chip. Pringle. But with a but with a funky end. Pringle, but with a funky end.
Naming yourself Pringle comes with a lot of responsibility. You are aware that now, if you pop, you are unallowed to stop. It is illegal.
I mean, it's true. It's true. I can't stop myself from popping anyway.
I'm just going down the street, popping and lock. Well, not down the street.
Yeah.
Not outside.
Not outside. Rhapsody,
excuse me? Popping and locking.
You can't say things like that, Rhapsody.
What?
Oh, boy.
I'm going outside? No,
outside.
I was just clarifying because I am legally under quarantine right now.
Oh, nice. What's that like? I wish I was too.
It's not really that much different to my life normally. It's the same.
Yeah.
My life drastically stayed the same.
It's starting to affect me here. Starting to. But not really. Because, like, I'd like to go to the grocery store still. That'd be ideal. And everyone there is just wild. Like, I go there and people are just, like, outwardly sniffing and coughing. And I just, like, okay, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
It's like a 20-pack of Pringles ain't worth it.
20-pack of Pringles? That's all you, babe. Or are you only the Pringles with the funky
I just don't
end?
want to be in quarantine. I don't want to be in quarantine and then I pop one and then I can't stop, but there's no Pringles. You don't know what that does to a man.
Because then you'll be arrested.
What that does to me. If I pop one and I can't stop, there's no way to go.
You're right. Frankly, I was very concerned about it, but you've given me good reason. I'm on board. I understand now.
Yeah. What's been your? Is there what has changed? If anything's changed for you in your day to day, right now, what would it be? Your job's an essential service. That's pretty terrible. That does sound pretty terrible.
Honestly, probably the biggest thing that's changed about my day-to-day is that now Peak's always home as well, so he's just always like 2 meters away, and I can just go, hello, constantly.
Time for that Dungeons and Dragons stream. Now that we got him right where we want him.
It's a stark possibility depending on how long this whole quarantine situation goes.
Yeah.
I think Peak just recorded and published his first D&D queue that was a quarantine show, so it's nice to see like so many people trying to keep on keeping on, or like making a version of their production that they can do from home.
Yeah, lovely. I mean, a lot of people like it. Is lovely. A lot of people like it. straight just have to.
Yeah, that is true as well, I guess.
Yeah.
If not for financial reasons, but also for the reason that it kind of keeps you sane to have something to do.
Yeah, yeah. People that don't have the life that we normally have, which is a secluded hermit life, probably feel pretty weird about it. Yeah. I was just like, I think there's a lot of people who probably don't, who don't usually have like that stir crazy feeling of being inside, who are gonna get it real fast during this time.
Yeah,
remember, gamers don't touch anything except your controller. Exactly. And wash in between each button press.
You know, if you only touch your face and your face doesn't have coronavirus, you're allowed to touch your face. No one's allowed to stop you.
It's true.
I've been thinking about that a lot as well, right? Because I've started talking to friends who are getting hours cut back, or their shops completely shut, or class as non-essential workers and have suddenly no income, or in the worst case, a friend of mine who had to lay off 20 employees because like it was not possible to continue. And in those conversations, I am struck with the feeling of how lucky I am to be in this scenario, how privileged it is for me to be as unaffected by it as I am. And because I haven't gone like actually outside since before this kind of really became nutty, before this really became...
You haven't gone outside at all?
No, I haven't gone outside in at least 3.5 weeks.
You haven't gone out on a walk?
No.
You are a professional quarantiner.
Yeah, no, again, like...
Not even on a walk? You know you are allowed to go on a walk.
I live in a fairly densely populated area, and with the quarantine, I just don't necessarily... It's like a legal quarantine for Peak and I, rather than like self-isolation.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm starting to get an appreciation of how incredibly lucky I am in that scenario. But at the same rate, I can't get like an accurate gauge of what the public feeling about it is at the moment, or what the public response to is at the moment, because all I see is, you know, the internet stories, and that's usually not from my country.
Yeah. Don't have internet there yet?
Yeah, exactly.
Australia?
We're still waiting on Fire.
Yeah.
The Amazon Kindle Fire. What do you think I meant?
Yes. Probably the Amazon Kindle Fire.
Oh, well, I meant Flame. Oh!
What?
I got a meat bun and makeshift cannon at the same time. Meat bun did nothing.
You are truly blessed in this time. Meat bun did nothing?
I still had to shoot the boss 3 times to kill it, and it had only 1/4 of its HP left.
That sucks.
That sucks indeed, Distant Reader. That sucks indeed.
That sucks.
Wait, we're not allowed to have fire yet? Damn it, I shouldn't have committed arson. Justice, all you have to do is commit arson near a scientist, please. Then they'll discover fire, and then we can move on. Ooh, alpha. Then we can start teching up our tree, you know?
Exactly.
I had one friend who like their start of the conversation was asking me, "Hey, is streaming going really well right now?" Because like I'm thinking about how like Netflix and stuff like that have larger viewerships at this point in time, and she was asking me about how streaming was going, and it's weird. Like it is going better as a result of it, but I hate to think about it in that way.
Is it going better for you?
Yeah,
because it is not going better for me.
I mean, like within the realm of like other variables as well, because obviously like I didn't have solo streams really to compare it to in the recent history.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I was thinking for YouTube, but
yeah, YouTube actually.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I
don't want to talk about it because I don't want it to be like trying to compare problems, but like it isn't like people, just to clear up the air, that people seem to think that it is helping, but CPM is down like people don't have money to spend on companies don't have money to spend on ads, so CPM is down. Things are not going like we're not reaping the benefits from it on YouTube. It's not like, ooh, things are great for me on YouTube now.
It's also like combine that with the fact that it is the start of the year, so even if it were significantly better statistically, the CPM is still really low.
Yeah.
CPM,
and it's not
for
like,
anyone who's unfamiliar, is center per mil. Yeah. It's effectively the amount of cents that you make per 1,000 views.
Yeah. It's just, it's not like a... And I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, see, look, I also get to complain. It's more just of a sense of like, it's super normal to me right now, which is a blessing. It's a blessing that it's normal, but it is normal.
Yep.
Is where I'm at with all my stats and stuff.
I'm just trying to think about it in a way of, instead of feeling guilty that I might be in some way eventually possibly benefiting from a strongly negative thing, I'm trying to think of it in the fact of like, how can I provide something in this time? Because I've seen like a lot of my friends are, very explicitly performing acts of mutual aid. They're not in self-isolation, so there's like more that they are currently available to do. Whereas for me, I feel like kind of keep on keeping on and stream a lot more. That's why I've been doing the quarantine streams. Yeah. Not only for, keeping myself company, but other people too. I've been loving it. Seriously, like I feel like it's quite likely that throughout the duration of the quarantine, I just do that one every 2 days. No confirmation, but yeah, I'm basically just gonna be streaming every other day.
Confirmed, baby!
Damn it!
Confirmed!
I said no confirmation!
I'm gonna also, here, look, I'll put myself in doo-doo too by saying something that's not confirmed. Grace and I probably are streaming Animal Crossing on Friday.
Ooh!
There. Now we're both in for a confirmation we shouldn't have made.
Perfect. Oh, hell yeah. I baited you to make it. Now I'm going to say that actually I wasn't planning on streaming because I'm too busy watching that stream that Reto just announced.
No. Friday streams confirmed. Uh-oh. I didn't even say anything about it being a normal thing. Now that's extra problem. Oh.
Get away from me, bull. I feel like the biggest problem that I'm having in this game right now is just like I'm not super familiar with the boss attack patterns, so I find it difficult to get some of the
perfects.
Yeah, the perfects. There you go.
Oh, Justice Tom is gonna dox me if I don't stream on Friday. Oh man.
Do it.
No. No. No, don't. No, don't. Please don't. No, don't. Please don't.
No, don't. Please don't, though.
No, don't. Please don't, though.
Love a good green Guanstone.
What's your opinion on Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean? What is it? Curse of the Dead Man's Chest? Which one is it?
I'm gonna Curse of the Dead Man's Chest. I actually believe it was.
Is it really? Is it because it's Curse of the Black Pearl? And then I think it's just Dead Man's Chest.
Oh.
I think it's Dead Man's Chest.
Yeah, I think I was just combining them.
Dead Man's Chest. Did you know they made 5?
I knew that they made...
I didn't know they made 5.
Yeah, I think I knew that they made 5 because all I saw when the 5th was announced was bunches of people just saying, Johnny Depp, please retire. I'm done with this character.
Yeah. And now they're making 6. And everybody is saying, and Johnny Depp's not a part of it, everybody's saying, why would they make another Pirates movie without Johnny Depp? So I think the question is, let's just boil this down to its base parts. Why are they making another Pirates movie?
Oh, because they're heavily invested in it as a franchise, and Disney have, like, yeah, extremely.
I mean,
like Pirates, we forget how very extremely popular the first Pirates was and how huge it was for Disney at the time.
But popular things become unpopular. And like, sometimes there's a point where they should probably die and they probably are losing you money.
I wonder if it is
like
losing
why
money.
did they make 5 if because 4 tanked. 4 was really like everyone hated it and I think it did really bad, right? And then they made the 5th one anyways.
Yeah.
And that one did really, really bad. And then they thought, you know what? I think people
6.
just haven't seen enough of what we have to offer. We need to remove more of the main cast. Keira Knightley, I think, is gone. Orlando Bloom, I think, is gone. Now we need to get rid of Johnny Depp. Maybe if we take away another character.
Get Jeffrey Rush out of there. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Is Jeffrey Rush still in them? I just know that he was in 1, 2, and 3. Had a weird cameo.
I have no idea. Zac Efron is supposedly going to be Jack Sparrow. See, I don't believe you, Dane. But unfortunately, I kind of do at the same time.
I would watch that. I would watch that.
I would watch it too. Well, that's what I'm saying. I would watch it and I would be interested. But, you know, like, they say, you know what they say? Like, if it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah.
Zac Efron. If it sounds too good to be true, Zac Efron's probably not in the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. The famous quote that they always say.
Really frustrating because there are a lot of things that sound too good to be true. So it guarantees that he's just not going to be in it.
I think they would make it a musical, though. I think you just made it more up Rhapsody's alley.
Extremely more up my alley. How about they make it a musical and they just do all of the remixes that were made of the dialogue in number 1? So the Where Is the Rum Gone and the other ones that I can't remember right now. I was about to say Was He Fast, but that's from Baby Driver.
Was he fast?
Sorry, Was He Slow?
How about that famous the famous remix that was made about Pirates of the Caribbean? They're taking the Hobbits to Isengard.
I love that one.
It's so good. It's a classic. It's a modern classic. And a not modern classic. Well, it's required reading, to be honest. Oh. College Musical. Didn't they make... They made, what? How many High School Musical movies? They made 2 for sure. They did a... Didn't they do a Disney Plus series, too?
Yeah, that sounds about right. And it didn't star any of the main cast, and everyone was like, what is this? I think I saw something about that on Twitter.
It's money.
Is that your Mr. Krabs?
Yes.
It's good. I got it. And it wasn't just because you said the magic word.
We've learned from Temtem that I don't have any voices, so at least I have a passable Mr. Krabs.
You know what? It's more of a It's more of a Mr. Krabs than I have.
I don't think so.
I've never done a Mr. Krabs in my entire life. I feel like it would be another Yoda.
Yet yours is better than mine.
It would be another Yoda for me. My Yoda was worse than yours as well. All I got were comments on that one talking about how bad my Yoda was. Which is fair. It was really bad.
The musical, the series. There's this guy in my chat. His name Orbital Patado.
Oh, sorry. It's pronounced Orbital Patado. Orbital Patado. There we go.
Orbital Patado. Everybody, mods, watch that guy. Watch that guy.
Is he not a mod in your channel? Wow.
No, he's a VIP.
Ooh.
It's like a mod. It's like a mod without feeling pressure to do anything.
Oh yeah, it's like a mod status, but without the responsibility. I'm into it.
Yeah. It's one that says, hey, look, this person's. I made the effort to type / something before this person's name, but they don't have to feel like they have to delete messages in your chat.
Can you do that as a non-partner, or do you have to be a partner?
You can do that whenever. I think partners get more amounts of VIPs. They don't get any powers. They just get a special badge.
That's right.
They might get powers, but they're like, it's just like they might be able to bypass subscriber only mode or something. But that's if you decide to. And they're I think the like the spam filter's more relaxed with them. Oh shoot, I shouldn't be saying this in front of Orbital, but I think the spam filter's more relaxed with VIPs.
Ooh, as well. Orbital's just gonna start posting
but that's about it.
His YouTube link in your chat.
That's fine. Exclamation point Orbital.
That's same. Oh my god. Man, this guy really wants to talk. Trocker's just talking my absolute ear off right now.
Yeah. He sucks. He sucks trucks.
He huffs gas.
It's based off of the highest viewer count you've gotten, is how many VIPs you get to have.
Oh! Neat. It'd be weird to have so many different things, like, tied to... I don't know. Like, I just get frustrated with some of the features that are restricted for partners only. Like, I could use that, please.
What's the one that's the stupidest to me? Like, there's a lot.
Stream with your squad streaming. Yeah.
Squad streaming. But the thing is, what they're trying to do is they're just trying to dole out the features slowly. Affiliates will get that sometime.
Okay.
They use partners. They just use partners effectively as a smaller sample size. So if things go wrong, they already have all their email addresses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think is pretty much it. So like I get it, but also like I wish they would have just baked that feature a little bit longer so that they could have released it with the ability to do it with affiliates, because it's stupid and I hate it and it's dumb.
Agreed. Oh yeah, you can just stand in the corner for the Sepulchregeist. Wow.
Yep. If you walk into the, you might have to walk into the wall.
I was doing it. Worked out.
Yep. You can't do it if you stand still, right?
I don't know. Moving? I was walking the entire time.
I just want more confirmation. Okay, good. Well, because I'm just trying to get confirmation on whether or not that's true. But if you were walking the whole time and you didn't get hit, that's basically confirmation.
There you go.
I've done it like 3 or 4 times. That is busted. Nobody tell dodge roll. Nobody tell dodge roll, because I hate that boss without that trick.
It might have been a trick that was built in.
It might be.
Although, you know, they don't really build that many tricks into their bosses, so, yeah, maybe not.
This guy is making spam. Can I ban him? Not yet, Justice Tom. We have a very strict 10 chances policy here. But only with VIPs.
Very strict 9 strikes and you're out.
Yeah, very strict 9 strikes and you get a warning. 9 strikes and you get a stern look in the webcam.
9 strikes and you get a warning. 10 warnings and you get a stern look in the webcam. 15 stern looks in the webcam, you get made VIP. It actually goes back around.
Yeah, I told Dane I was going to ban him, and instead I modded him, so that is kind of how it works in my chat. My chat is backwards, but I should not say that. I'm going to die. I'm like not paying enough attention. It's crazy. When you actually stop paying attention for quite a while, you do lose a lot of the stuff that's red in the upper left.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's your life total?
It might be. I've noticed that when it runs out, I keep dying.
When it runs out, you keep dying?
Yeah, multiple
Just like
times
a permanent Groundhog Day loop?
It feels like that, because I launch up the run, and then I die. And then I launch up the run, and then I die. What's this? So Winchester has a new challenge? Is it literally just... Yeah, what's it?
Angry Birds.
It's Angry Birds? Oh. It's the non-copyright infringing Angry Bullets?
Angry Bullets. Yes. It's called Winchester's original game.
Mm-hmm.
And they say in his dialogues, I couldn't copyright it because apparently the game mechanics couldn't be copywritten. So I think that they're basically going wink wink nudge nudge. Yeah. Angry Birds couldn't copyright. So hey yo.
Well, I mean, Angry Birds can't copyright this as a format because this is a game format that existed long before Angry Birds. I played many a Flash game based off of this concept.
Yeah, it's true. Whoop, 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 banana! Yay, I like winning.
Oh, you can zoom out. Oh, thank you, Justice Tom. Much appreciated.
Yes.
Oh! Gamer!
Did you perfect it?
I hit all 3. Do you have to hit all 3 with only your first 3 shots?
I don't know. Because I hit all 3 of them before and I didn't get the achievement, so I think you need to hit one with every bullet at the very least.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. I just didn't get the achievement yet. I only actually gotten that to show up once, I think. Maybe twice. So I don't know. I don't have a lot of testing on it yet.
There was a wall in front of mine that I felt I probably have to blow that wall down first before I can actually do anything here.
Yeah.
Kind of took that possibility away from me, but I did get a little bit of progress.
It must be
towards
bugged.
this. It might be. Who knows?
It's the game that's wrong. It's the game that's wrong. Rhapsody's too much of a gamester.
That's right. I'm a gamester.
Can we talk about our favorite Flash games? That's
Yeah.
I think like my number one is the one that I think about the most is that Achievement Unlocked game, and Achievement Unlocked 2. The one with the stick dude man doing the cool murders to people. Orbital, I think you just described half of the Flash games.
The stick dude man doing cool murders to people. Was that Madness Annihilation? Or Madness Combat?
Oh, yeah.
I played a lot of that. I downloaded it from Newgrounds to put it on my home PC so that when the dial-up wouldn't connect, I could play it.
Achievement Unlocked, I played like crazy. That was the one with the Elephant. Timothy Elephant.
Oh man, what a guy! You seen him in interviews? He's just like a real nice, personable guy.
Have you seen him with your eyes?
I have.
He's a real nice looking guy too.
I wasn't gonna mention that myself personally.
He's like, man. I want him to take me to soccer practice.
God, he does. He does have like a cool dad vibe.
He does.
And I don't know, cool dad is not usually my type, but whew, he wears it well. We'll say that.
I'm gonna die.
I am 4.5 hearts and 4 blanks in the final boss. I'm gonna try it.
Super Smash Flash is a very good video game. Super Smash Flash 2 has Chibi Robo in it, so therefore it's the best game that exists. That isn't Chibi Robo. Factual.
I'm glad you clarified that it wasn't.
Factual.
Or rather that it was good despite not being Chibi Robo. Do all of your reviews start with, this game is no Chibi Robo, but...
Now, this is not Chibi Robo. Now, I know what you're thinking. No, this is not a sequel to hit GameCube game, only a hit in Japan, Chibi Robo. There is no cleaning robots. There is no broken marriages. There's no aliens. There's no living cucumbers or living eggplants that come out of the floor.
Uh-huh.
There's no...
this is your review of The Witcher 3?
This is... quite frankly, the game would have been better for it. And that's why I have to give Portal a 0 out of 5. There were robots, however, they did not clean anything. Which honestly just made me mad. Why include robots if they are not just maids?
Are you exclusively used to the robots in representation from Teletubbies? Oh, do you know what Teletubbies is? Is that an only Australian thing?
I do know
Okay.
No, I do know Teletubbies.
Okay.
We made all kinds of jokes about it when I was in like 2nd grade. Because you can only punch down.
With respect to the Tubbies. Ooh, actually, I just died.
Which Teletubby were you? I'm gonna die in just a moment. Or I'm either gonna die or the dragon's gonna die.
I was the purple one. What was the purple one? It was
Tinky Winky?
Tinky Winky.
I don't know. That's the only one I know.
Lala, Po.
Lala and Po. And Po. Right at the end, they always go Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Po.
It's very much like in Hamilton for anyone who's familiar. It's very much similar to and Peggy.
So the trigger twin on the dragon fight got to the bottom platform somehow, and that is illegal.
Ooh, extremely illegal. While you do that, I'm just gonna quickly add.
Get the tabletop ready and
One-
add. You know what? We can add this griefer from my chat named Orbital Potato.
Yeah. Well, actually, let's just go to the Wholesome Boys chat. You call and go there.
I will do that, but I can't yet.
Okay. Well, enjoy solo commentating the rest of that run, Noid. I'm gonna go introduce myself to Orbital.
Oh man. For the first time.
For the first time ever. Okay, take that and then call this group. Hey, hey, bud.
Hello.
What do you want? What do you want? Hi, Orbital.
Hello.
How's it going,
How's
friend?
it going?
Hello. It's been very sad and chatless. Chatless in Seattle over here.
Mm-hmm. F's in chat,
Quarantine,
please.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Orbital. Have you do you hear that there's some really gnarly sickness going around? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, you see, I think I might have had it, actually.
Ooh!
Seriously. A little bit of
Seriously?
spice.
Ooh.
All right.
Seriously.
The stream's over. We need to cut down the stream to cut off infection.
Mm-hmm. Go to quarantine.
If
Oh, boy.
if I haven't had it, then I was with somebody who is now being diagnosed
Mm-hmm.
as having it on like Tuesday or whatever. So
Oh,
I
my.
might still get it. Very
That's
living on the edge here.
less than fun. Less than
Extremely.
fun. Oh my.
It's actually
goodness.
extremely fun. Thank you very much.
Okay, never mind. Sorry, I didn't consider that it would actually be extremely fun instead.
I didn't even consider that for a second that it might be extremely fun.
Yeah.
Because you never appreciate what's that song? It's you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah,
And,
pay Paradise to put up a parking lot.
Exactly. We're playing Liar's Dice.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing Lies Dice. I'll explain this very, very soon as I go through the rules, but at the moment the server is up and it looks like neither of you are online. Oh, no, hang on, that's an orbital.
I'm secretly offline.
Yes, yes,
online.
you are secretly offline. Why don't you come secretly online?
I don't have to.
You don't have to,
If
no,
I
you
can
can try
find-
and find me in the server and the password is in the chat.
There we go.
Chat. That's a very good password. I just realized that I can't put it on screen. Oh no. I almost put it in there.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody can guess the rest of that password, you are freaking psychic and please leave.
Yeah, seriously, but don't try. What's a good royalty-free music soundtrack to put in my background? Anyone in chat? Royalty-free soundtrack, something that I can play that won't get me a copyright strike.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, perfect. Yeah, no,
It's on loop.
the miserly old crones who owned Happy Birthday are now gone. I believe it was actually a company that owns it, not them, but they called all of the flack for it. Anything from Kevin
What about some
McLeod?
Christmas carols?
Some
Christmas
Christmas carols?
Christmas carols.
Is that a
pretty
BDG
good.
gamer shirt? Extremely. It
Maybe
is.
I'll just put on the Minecraft music.
Because I don't
I'm
even
just
hear
so
that one
used
in
to it.
Minecraft. Oh. What would be what's a game that had a soundtrack that was kind of like Pirates themed? Like Assassin's Creed Black Flag soundtrack?
Skyrim?
Is that pirates?
I don't
Jeopardy
know.
theme?
There's dragons, isn't there? Isn't that the same thing?
What?
I mean, for all you guys know, there could have been dragons in Pirates of the Caribbean 5 or 4, but nobody will ever know. Because nobody saw them.
Old school RuneScape. It's true.
It's an
In a way.
unfalsifiable. Yeah, fair enough. You're not wrong, I guess. Theoretic, boss. I'm annoyed, but
Dragons
you're
are
not
pirates.
wrong. Oh, we're all over the same side. Dang it. Okay, because we are gonna need individual spaces here.
Ugh.
So,
How do I move?
I think you just go to the top and choose color. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the game.
Actually, this is pretty spaced out.
As long as we just
Does
have
Skyrim have a soundtrack?
space to each other. It's
So
fine.
justice.
I'm trying to full screen and there we go. Yeah, that's pretty spaced out.
All right. Why are we playing on somebody's property?
Why
But
are we
also
playing on someone's
hovering
property?
above it?
I'm gonna see if I can do anything about that background for you. How about that?
No, I like it. Oh no.
No, you like
wait,
it?
Unless you
Okay.
can put us in a pirate ship. Unless you can put us on a pirate ship, I say no. Because we need to reenact the scene from Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
Okay, Cathedral, Downtown, Field, Forest, Museum, Regal, Sunset, Tunnel, and Custom.
This is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you have the exact 3D layout of the ship where Will Turner challenged Davy Jones to Liar's Dice to free his father's soul from eternal servitude.
I'm
not
afraid I do not have exactly that. I have the scene earlier in the film where they do Liar's Dice on the Davy Jones's ship. I forgot the name of. It says,
thank you.
The Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman. There you go.
That's a great ship. There we go. Not
All right.
bad.
So, in construction here, what we're going to have to do at the very start is each of you are going to want to, from the menu on the left, get yourself a zone, a hidden zone, put it in front of you, and make it your color.
Hold up.
A little bit smaller than that if you can.
I can't.
Well, okay. Well, go with that then. Objects.
Okay, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Components.
This is so.
We need to have like a reasonable space in the middle, so you won't need like a huge area. 1, 2, 3.
You don't know.
5.
How do I undo that?
How do you want to do that? I think you can select it, like yourself. If you can't, I'll just do it.
Oh,
no.
thank you.
This is this is three boys try to draw rectangles that they don't hate. There you go. Is that enough room, you think? Right there?
Yep, that'll be enough.
No.
All right.
I don't think so.
Who wants black? Who wants blue? Who wants red?
I want blue. I feel like I should take blue. Orbital should take red, just because it's closer to like the colors that we are.
Okay. I will
Sorry
take
to
the
be,
black ones then.
Sorry to be a diva.
No,
Sure.
no problem whatsoever. And then pop those in your
this.
hidden zone.
How does this game work? We'll get
Great.
to it in just a moment.
In
It
fact,
is
we'll get
very
to it
simple.
exactly right now. This game is called Liar's Dice. It is a bluffing game. The way it works is at the start of each round, everyone will roll all of the dice that they have in front of them. So fully select all of your dice and then just mash R for a while until they land back down. So you'll see, obviously,
You roll dice and lie.
Sorry?
Yes. Sorry. So chat says you roll dice and you lie about the numbers. That is effectively loosely it. Yes.
Pretty much. Okay, so I have in front of me, I will just make this public for the moment, just so it's easier to work around. I have 2 5s, 2 2s, a 1, and a 6. So at the start of a round, a person will pledge how much they think there is in quantity of a certain side of dice. So I'll say, I think there are 4 5s in the match. And then the next person gets the opportunity to either call me a liar, at which point we all reveal our dice and check if there are at least 4 5s, or they can then increment the count. Incrementing the count means you either have to increment the die side and keep the normal, the quantity the same, or increase the quantity, and then you can do anything for the die side. So if I say 4 5s, you can say there are 4 6s, or you can say there are 5 2s, and then up from there. Right? Clear for both of you?
I know how to
Yep,
play.
absolutely.
I googled it.
I know how to play.
I googled
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so both of them know how to play. I'm just going to continue the explanation for chat then.
Yes.
Although there are a few different things here that might be a little bit different.
Are
to what
ones
you're used to.
wild?
Ones are wild,
Are
yes.
ones wild?
So ones are
Okay.
wild, which basically means they can
you
be
increase-
anything. But if anyone says there is any
Oh.
quantity of ones at any point, so if someone starts out the round by saying there are 2 1s, then they're no longer wild for the rest of that round. They're just
Domestic
ones.
ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. They become domestic ones. I like the wording of that. I'll take that for the entire time. Okay, so if you call someone out and their bet isn't extant on the table, they'll lose a die. If you call someone out and their bet is, you'll lose a die instead. So the person with the final die on the table is the person who wins. When you get down to 1 die, if there are 3 players still, you get 1 skip per round. So you just get to say, nope, I'm not doing it this time. If there's only 2 players, you don't get to skip. Sorry?
Are we playing with the house rule where? Because I googled that and I know there's house rules. Are we playing with the house rule where you can say, "I think that what you said is exactly correct"?
Yes. So at one
And
die.
and both people that aren't you lose a die.
Oh, is it both people? That makes more sense.
That was the house rule that I heard. Is if you say I think there's 5 5s and I say I think you're correct.
Yep.
Like I'm the next one. I say you're correct. Then and that is correct. Both of you would lose a dice.
Okay. Yeah. I've only ever played with that being like the person you call the correct of loses the dice, but I'm more than happy with that. So the final one that happens when you have 1 die. By the way, that only triggers when you have 1 die, right? That was your interpretation of it too.
I didn't see that rule.
Okay.
I didn't see anything about that.
When you have only 1 die left, you have the ability also to call, I think they're exactly whatever the other person says. And if there are exactly that, you get a die back and they lose 1.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
It's like
Okay.
Mario Kart if you hit them with the mushroom instead of hitting them with the green shell.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I forgot. You're a Crash Bandicoot.
Thank you. It's like if you hit them with the warp orb instead of hitting them with the rocket, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's basically it.
Yeah, it's relatively straightforward. Basically, it involves lying about the numbers, and one is wild. So basically, yeah, you can see my dice are here, their dice are hidden in there, and I gotta we just say how many of each number, or whatever. You already explained it. Who cares? We'll just do a turn.
I'm also
We'll
gonna
just
say
do a
at this
turn,
point,
and it'll be obvious.
drop an exclamation mark multi in chat if you want to watch all of us at the same time doing this.
Okay.
Orbital, are you actually streaming at the moment?
I'm not.
You're not. Okay, so if you want to watch,
then I'm not
both
changing
Reno and
mine.
my own hands.
It is like BS, kind of, yes, but with dice instead of cards.
All right,
Colossalus.
cool. Let's start the first round. Roll your dice.
Oh, we can see the dice when they come out of the top. That's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously we don't. All right.
All right, Orbital. You just joined. How about you start?
Why?
supposed to have
This is
six
this
dice?
is-
No one's gonna call you on the first one, Orbital. It's fine.
It's good to go first, I think. Orbital.
is,
I think it's
yeah.
good.
Okay.
Also,
there
are we
at
have
least-
we're supposed to have 6?
Yes, 6.
I thought it
dice?
was.
I
thought
gave it
was
6.
5 personally.
It's
but-
it's okay. So it's often 5, but because we have 3 players and because I don't want the rounds to end so quickly, I made it 6. Also,
Sure.
because we're doing a
Okay.
different rule about ones, it kind of it's
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
fine.
I'm cool with it.
Okay, so I'm gonna say there are at least 2 5s.
Okay, Rito.
I'm gonna say there's at least 4 3s.
I'll say 5 3s.
I'll say 6 3s.
I'm gonna say. I'll let. Oh wait. Oh no, there's 6 dice. I'm gonna say BS.
To 6 3s.
No, liar.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, just-
I have 4.
I have 2.
Okay. Yep. I have 3. So I lose a dice, right?
Yes, you lose a dice. It just goes in the center. Or, well, I mean, because they can get earned back. Yeah, off to the side, I guess, is the best way.
Yeah.
Oh, put him in
See,
David Jones' locker.
I'm used to 5 dice, so obviously my stats were wrong. So
That's
now I'm
fair.
hustling you guys. One of the two.
It's entirely
One of the
based on
two.
that. Okay, this is the one rule that I'm a little shaky on. Who starts the next round?
I think it's me, since I goofed.
I think it's me because I won the challenge.
Yeah,
Well, then
it's
sure.
one of those two is the thing.
It's. I think it's Rhapsody. just do it. Just to be wild. One
Sure,
dice
why not
comeback
Rhapsody,
time.
right? Whoever isn't involved in the challenge. Why not? Why the heck not?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Why
Yeah,
the heck
not?
not?
All right.
not?
I'll say 2 2s.
I'll say 4 2s.
So I could increase either the 4 or the 2. Right?
No. You have to keep the quantity the same if you're increasing the number on the die instead. So you can't go 3 2s. Well, I go 1
I know.
6. But yeah,
But
you
if
can
I
increase
wanted
either.
to say a certain amount of 6s, I could do that if it was higher.
Yeah,
right?
you could say 3 6s over 3 twos?
I'm gonna say 3 6s.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
say
I said hold on. I said 4 twos.
4. Sorry, yeah, 4 6s.
So you can do 4 6s if you want, Rito.
Okay, see, because I played the I looked at the rules and they said you could increase either of the numbers as long as you're increasing one of the two numbers.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's for being able to reset back down. The rules, like there are variant rules for constant things, but the rules we'll go with is you can increment the quantity at any time, but you can only increment the pip if it's a higher pip than the original.
Okay. So Orbital said what? You said two 4s?
4 twos.
Wait,
I said 4. I said 4
4
twos.
2s. God dang it.
Yeah.
4 2s. So I would have to say 4 3s, 4s, 5 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say 4 6s.
I'm gonna say 6 twos.
I'm gonna call that.
Okay. Orbital. I have 5.
Oh, jeez. I
I
had
got a
2.
wild one.
I had 2.
I just got a 1.
Can I have? Oh, you've stolen one of my.
Yeah, there you go. You can have it back. I don't want it.
You dirty dog.
All right.
All right. So
Rito,
since
you
I wasn't
start.
involved, I go first.
Yep.
Okay. 36. No. Okay. I guess I'll go with 5 4s.
5 4s. Ooh.
5 4s.
That's a bold,
5,
quick
4,
claim.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna say 5 5s.
36 5s.
I'm gonna call that.
Okay. 1,
I also
2, 3.
I got 1.
You have 2, Orbital. 1s count
So you-
as
Okay,
5s
I have
as
2.
well.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
Get out of here. So
What do
then
you mean,
Rhapsody
get that
was-
out of here. I won.
Wait, how many? Okay.
I got called and there were more than 5 5s.
Oh wait, yeah.
Why-
Okay, I forgot that
Rito,
Orbital did
were
the
you-
calling.
Were you bluffing? Were you bluffing, Rito? I 100% felt like that was a bluff.
No, I was not bluffing. I mean, I had 3 4s, so I figured that it would have been fine. Statistically. I didn't have all of them, but I thought that it'd be statistically weird if they didn't exist on the board.
Mm-hmm. Rito, you've
Oh
got
yeah, I
the
wasn't
ball.
involved. Let's say 3 5s.
3 6s.
3 5s.
I'm gonna say 4 4s.
5 4s.
6 2s.
7 4s.
Rito?
I'm Rito's thinking. I'm gonna say liar.
Okay.
Come on. Don't challenge me on that
Orbital?
one.
It's
dude.
got
close. It's
1.
close.
That's
1,
4
2,
4s.
3,
total.
That's not
4,
7.
5. That's
Can't-
5.
no, it's-
5 4s. Gosh darn it! All right, this is going very poorly. Very poorly.
It's okay. There's another round after this. And then after that,
Is there-
until the hour is over.
Is there an easy way where we could figure out how many dice the other people have?
Yeah,
You know,
unfortunately,
like-
it doesn't have like a hand system of doing anything. But if you look over
Here,
the side
is there a
here, you
counter?
can literally just see that Rito's missing 1 and
you're
Orbital's
right.
missing 3.
So you're saying eat the rich, Rhapsody's got too many dice.
That is what I'm saying. If I'm the rich, then eat me.
I will.
I'll slather on some bourbon
all right.
smoked barbecue sauce. I'll make it nice.
So it's your turn, Rhapsody, because you weren't involved.
Okay.
Because you were an innocent bystander.
I think there are. In fact, not I think. There are. You can't call me a liar on I think. So,
Baloney!
we have
Sure.
2 2s.
I mean,
3
ballerinas?
2s.
4 2s.
4 4s.
5 2s.
Could I say 4 6s? Is that
No.
legal?
That downgrades the
How many
amount.
would I?
It's 5 2s, so you'd have to say
How-
5 6s.
5 6s.
6 2s.
I gotta call it. I look. It's just why am I the one that's making the plays? Okay,
I
all right.
have 3. Yeah.
Orbital does not trust Rhapsody
I can't get it.
at all.
It's they're one of the what really irritates me is that a fantastic bluff is gonna get past me because I'm not gonna have enough die to call it, and it's gonna really irritate me.
Yeah, that's how it'll go.
5 2s.
5 5s.
Oh, really? Am I gonna do this again, like straight away? I'm gonna call it. I gotta call it. I've got to call it.
2, 3.
No way! Come on, this one. What is this? What is this
Rest
nonsense?
in peace. Oh my god. Did you
my
have any
God.
5s too? Did you have any 5s? Oh wait, was that your
No,
last?
I had a 4. I had a 4 and a 3. I've got one more.
You have one
Okay,
more,
okay,
so I
okay.
will refresh you at
So
this
you
point.
get a.
You have the ability to skip once per round. So a round is obviously like a hand, effectively. And then secondly, if the claim... Actually, by the way, you can claim like liar at any time, like to anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But you're only really like incentivized to do it if you're next, because you're then the one on the chopping block afterwards.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
reason that's important for you, Orbital, is because you can call exact to either of us.
Ugh.
So if
Okay,
either of us
yes.
claims something and you think there's exactly that many of what we said on the board, you say, I think there's exactly that many. All of us reveal all of our dice, sorry. All of us reveal all of our dice at the time. And if there is exactly that, we both lose 1 dice and you get 1 back.
Okay. Multi-kill.
Cool.
All good.
The monster kill. So is it my? Do I go first since I was not involved?
Sure.
Okay. 5 3s. 5 3s. 5 3s.
5 5s.
I'm electing to skip.
5 5s. I mean, oh Jiminy. How many dice do you have? You have all 6.
6.
Orbital's got 1 little dinky. Why did you have to skip? I'm gonna be the craziest man alive. I'm gonna say that that's exact.
Okay. Wait,
Can you
hang
do
on.
that? Are
You
you allowed
can't
to
say
do
that.
that?
You haven't got 1 die.
Why not? What?
You need to have only 1 die to make the exact call.
Oh really? Because I played this online before this, and you did not.
There are different variants of the game, but
Okay.
in the variant, like
So only
where
at
you
1.
get a die back for being able to call that, it's 1.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna say, well, gee, I'm gonna say that's a lie. Then I guess.
Okay. I have 3.
Oops. These. Hold on. I did an illegal. These are 1s.
1. Cool. That's 5.
Choke on it. It's the only way we can win this godforsaken game, Orbital. We have to stop this man.
I'll take. I'll happily sacrifice myself on your altar, Reto. I will.
You go.
I will sacrifice
my
myself.
We're live on stream.
my champion, my brother, my king.
Okay.
You get to do the. Oops.
Oh, I get to go.
Sorry, I'm gonna re-roll because one of them's out of my box.
Sounds good.
Orbital's call.
I'm gonna say there are 4 1s.
I'm gonna call you out on that.
Are they in your?
There are not 4
on
1s.
your-
Orbital, I have 1. Rita, do you have 2 1s?
Rito, don't do this to me.
Rito?
Pull out another one.
I didn't-
Rito,
What did
pull
you
out
do
another. Rito,
that for? Orbital?
Rito.
Okay.
Oh, for God's sake! All right.
Sorry,
Why
Orbital.
did you do
Freaking
that?
believable.
Why are you so bold? Rest in peace. Oh man. All right.
Like, I understand the like, when you have fewer die than other people, I understand fewer dice than other people. I understand wanting to call 1 so that people don't have wilds to play with, because they're more likely to have wilds than you. But 4 ones? Oof.
That's pretty bold. That was like the.
I almost got away with it if it wasn't for those kids.
What
It's
almost?
true.
I was 1 away. I was 1 away.
Mm-hmm.
It was gonna be. I thought it was just on the
4 5s.
threshold of what was
No,
probable.
Rito, did you just say 4 5s?
4 5s. And I got them all, baby.
5 5s.
Lies.
1, 2, 3.
You need to stop it.
Yeah, you
I
need to
have
stop
all
rolling the
the-
same numbers, Rhapsody. You need to like roll some
Where'd that
different
go?
numbers.
Yeah, roll some different numbers.
My die just
Can
went
we-
off the
I would
board,
like
and I
to-
think it's actually destroyed now. So I'm gonna just quickly.
Just copy paste
Myself.
one. I
Yeah,
thought it would
exactly.
come back like normal. I thought it would come
Oh,
back
hold,
like
sorry, no.
normal.
Oh, wait, hold on. I've got it. It's in my.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
okay,
thank
okay.
you. Well, I'm gonna delete
We need
this
to
one
get a
then.
camera inside Rhapsody's inside Rhapsody's zone pronto because clearly he's doing something wrong. I think how many dice did I have left?
Sounds like I'm doing something right.
Yeah, are you just turning the die to the numbers that you want to see, Rhapsody?
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing? Am I
Hold
playing this
on.
game wrong?
Yeah, check my chat.
Okay,
They're all calling
who
me a
goes-
cheater right now.
Who's going? Who is it? Since
Uh,
there's no innocent bystander anymore, so now we have to actually decide on the rule.
Oh,
Rhapsody stream
That's very
sniping?
true.
Oh, that's what it is. There
Yeah.
we go.
this is what I'm doing. I definitely have enough monitor space to open another stream. I actually don't know which of these, which of us go in this situation. Does anyone know?
Let's let the innocent bystander decide. Orbital.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll look up the rules.
You're making a
whilst
call
I
for the
decide.
rest of the hour.
Reto is going to go first whilst I look up the rules.
Sounds good, bud.
I will just
Okay.
adjudicate until we have confirmation.
4 5s.
Four 6s.
And I can't say exact.
Not yet.
Okay,
You
whoever wins the challenge
cocky
starts
little
the next
snake.
round.
Not yet.
I didn't even realize that I did that one.
4 6s, you
Yes.
said? And you have 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have the only thing I could. Can I wait? So in the other one that I played, you can upgrade a 6 to a 1. Is that not a thing?
No.
Yes. No. Okay. I wouldn't want to, anyways. What are you doing? Get your pencil out of here. I'm gonna say lies.
Okay. How many do you have?
1.
2. Yep, you're right.
Yay!
Oh, Rito, well done.
We've downed
You've taken down a tyrant. Well done.
So this has been
Well
Reto and
done.
Rhaps and Orbital Live. Thank you everybody for showing up.
Stream's over, apparently. Whoops.
Yeah,
Hi.
final die roll is the only die roll that matters.
Here, I thought we had
So
1.5
I guess-
hours left, but ooh, hang on. That's
So I guess by the other rule, then you would go now.
Orbital. Did you clarify?
Sorry, it's the winner of the challenge starts the next round.
The winner of the challenge. Okay, Rito, it's you.
Oh, okay. 3 3s.
4
3
3s.
3s. See, what sucks is that I think that that's probably I have a sneaking suspicion that there is exactly that many,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't. You're saying that's not part of the rules. Okay.
Not until you get down to 1 die. At least with the variant that we're currently playing. There are many different variants of this being a classic
Okay.
game.
I'm gonna say lies then. I guess
Okay, what'd I claim?
I don't remember. Chat, what did he claim? He claimed 5 4s.
I did not say 5 4s.
He said liar's dice, baby.
I said 4
Lies.
3s. 4 3s. 4 3s. All right, I have 2 3s in hand.
See, God, screw your rules. I'm a genius.
Now you know how it feels, Rito. Now you know how it feels, right? It's a hard gig. It's awful.
There's no way I could have won there because I'm a genius. So I go? Wait,
no,
the
I
winner?
was successful on that call.
Okay.
So Rhapsody goes, yeah.
I think there are 2 5s.
2 6s.
3 5s.
How many dice do you have? 5?
5.
And I can't say exact. I'm going to say 3 6s.
4 6s.
Lies, I guess.
Okay.
Because I know there's not more than that. I can't say exact.
I have 3.
Chat's mad. Chat's mad that I'm being shafted.
You've got
By my
your you got the ability to call
genius.
exactlies now, though.
All right. You go.
Mm-hmm. 2 2s.
Can I pass?
Yeah.
Like Oracle got to?
No.
I pass.
Yeah.
Sorry, you can't when there's only 2 people at the table.
Convenient.
Yeah, I know. I know. All of the rules I keep saying do appear to be extremely convenient for me, but this is how I learn the game.
2 2s, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll just say exact.
Okay. Do you have any 2s?
That's it. The way that you say, okay, Rhapsody is like, well, I know I've won.
No. I may not have. Rito, do you have any 2s? No? You do?
I said no.
You don't? Okay. I lose a die. You get one back.
Oh.
Hey,
When
well
Reno
done.
McGee gets the chance to be a psychic, he gets to get the die back. Look at that, chat. The big man keeping us down. So it's me?
Yeah.
2 6s.
So that was 2 6s?
2 6s.
3 2s.
How many dice do you have nowadays? You got 4.
4.
3 2s. 3 6s.
There's
Can I
not
do
3
that?
6s. I have 1.
Okay. How is there not 3 6s?
Ah, it's exactly
Baby.
3 6s.
Oh.
Well done. Rito with the comeback.
2 3s.
There's not 2 3s. I lose 1.
Oh. Rito,
Don't call
what a
it
play.
comeback.
What a player.
Don't call it a comeback. I was always here.
Let's see. 1 3.
One 4.
1 6.
Ooh.
2 6s.
There's definitely not, and I can't say exact.
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Then I guess lies then.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Once again, Geniutude strikes again.
My heart rate is so high right now.
Hurts to be a genius.
Feel the heavy is the crown that fits atop the bulging brainy head.
Your turn.
One 3.
1 4.
Two 4s.
Silence for suspense. I'm just gonna say lies.
Okay.
Do you have a 4?
I have
Do you have a 4?
a 4.
Oh, you don't have a 4. You got a 1, but it counts. God dang it. Orbital, you take this. Hold the L.
Woo!
I got it.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna get my die back now. That was a close one. Well done.
Yeah. I would like to. Could we possibly? I mean, could we possibly change the rules to the exact? Because it feels pretty bad to be very correct and get punished for it.
So if we wanna change the rules for the exact, we should probably
no
remove,
dice back.
Yeah, no dice back.
Yes, I like that better.
Yeah. Copy that.
Because it's like it feels weird to be punished for being perfectly right. Because it's statistically harder to guess perfectly right.
That's totally fair. All right, roll time.
Orbital, you gotta play the dice.
Sorry, yeah.
Orbital, because you were out first in the last round, you go first this time because it's easier to go first.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a benefit to go first.
It is, right away at least.
Okay. All right. Well, you see, I'm not very good at the game, so I'm not really sure it is. Okay. I'm gonna say.
Yes.
I'm gonna say there are 4 3s.
I'm gonna say there's 5 3s.
Let's say there are 5 5s.
I'm gonna say there are 6 5s.
I'm gonna say there's 7 5s.
You just gotta know, Rhapsody. Whatever you say, I'm gonna call. Okay?
Just call exact.
So,
just call
pressure.
exact. How cool would it be? How
There
cool
are
would it be if you were
exactly 7
right?
5s. Orbital, do you have 1? 2. Dang. It's 8.
So you lose a dice.
Yeah.
No, you lose 3 dice for that, Rhapsody.
Oh!
You lose 7 dice because that's the number.
I'm gonna go down to -1 dice.
So wait. So then, Rhapsody challenged me. So I go.
The winner of the challenge. Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Rhapsody challenged you.
I'm gonna say 5 5s.
5 6s.
5 6s. I'm gonna say 6 6s.
And I can't say 6 5s. I would have to say 7 5s.
Yeah.
7 5s.
Seven 6s.
Oh, Orbital, what you gonna do, man?
I'm gonna say 8 3s.
I'm going to say liar.
Okay. I have
I
none.
only have 1 1.
Oh no. No. I had such a great roll, and
yeah, that's
such
oh
a
heck.
shame.
Oh heck.
My chat has
So then
informed me that if I
it's-
have -1 dice, that's an integer overflow of dice. I now have infinite, so good luck, nerds.
Baby. Okay. What did you say last time, Orbital? What, 7 3s or something? Or, no, 7
8 3s.
8 3s.
Mhm.
Let's go 6 3s.
You're starting this with 6 3s. Whew!
I got 3s for breakfast, 3s for lunch, 3s for dinner, baby.
When the 3s are on a bagel, you can have 3s on any time. I'm gonna have 6 6s then.
I'm gonna have 7 4s.
I'm gonna have 7 6s. Can I do that?
Yeah.
7 6s.
I think there are exactly 7 6s.
I think that could be very true.
3. Dang it!
Except it's not. Oh,
Oh, that's so close.
That's very close.
Oh, that is a shame.
Both times
That
I've
is
been
a
off
close
by
one.
1 as well.
I know.
Trying to go for the
I
big
like
plays.
I like this rule. Oops.
All right, Rita, you're first.
Okay. I do roll. 4 4s.
5 2s.
five threes.
6 threes. Six threes. This exact change made the game way better. I think so too.
The thing about ones is because they're like wild ones, they're so powerful.
Yeah.
They're
7
crazy
twos.
powerful. Like,
Dear God, he just dropped that. He just dropped that. He just dropped it like it was nothing.
I'm gonna call
7
that.
twos.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it.
1,
I don't have anything,
2,
baby.
3. No one else
I
has
don't have
anything?
anything either.
Alright, cool.
Nope. I could feel I could feel you were bluffing, Reto. I was feeling
Bluffing
something.
about the threes? I got the
I don't know
threes.
what I just felt like you were bluffing. I felt like you were bluffing.
I had a couple of threes. I was it wasn't as much bluffing as I assumed that you weren't. I don't know if I was correct.
I don't know if you were correct either, to be honest.
So wait, who goes? Who did you challenge?
Orbital challenged me.
I challenged
Orbital won.
Rhapsody. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. 5 threes.
Six twos.
I don't think there are 6 twos. I have
Very
none.
possible. Except that
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh goodness.
This is what I get for trying to call exacts commonly earlier.
it's a bold play, but imagine if that you pulled it off and you got a double kill. How
Orbital, one of
sick
your
that
die
would
is
be. You were
outside
off
of-
by 1.
Oh.
The screen.
1-4.
I actually feel really sorry
BS.
for you, actually. You had some great. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
kudos to you for actually just like calling.
If you
it.
were
Good
one,
on you.
if you were one different on both of those, you would have gotten 2 double kills, which would
Yeah.
have been very spicy. Very spicy.
It's okay. There's more rounds of this to play, be playing. All right, who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Somebody challenged. You challenged me, right?
Yes. So it's
Yes.
you were successful.
Yes. 3 5s. 3 5s.
4 4s.
5 threes.
How many dice do you have over? You have 5.
I've got 5 die. yeah.
5.
And they're all
threes.
threes. Isn't it wild?
5 threes. I'm gonna be spicy. Let's say exactoid.
Nothing. Orbital. Show us the final one.
I
Show us
don't
the
have
final one.
I don't. Oh no, I don't have
Orbital.
anything. I don't have anything else. I do not have anything else.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh, whoa, whoa! Okay, so I lost one. Wait, hold on.
Okay,
I
so
wanted to be
you
spicy.
you challenged me with that spice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna say there are 4 4s.
4 4s. I mean, that's a lot. I'm gonna say
It
6
is.
4s.
Nice.
Screw both of you. Exactly 6 4s.
Oh, that could be.
Yes!
That could so be.
No!
That one was so perfectly timed.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, the delayed 4th one is. You had to give him the false hope.
Why?
I didn't mean to. It just wasn't. It was an outlier in the.
It was at a
Oh, I'm
different
so
spot.
sorry.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Does that make
It's
you
all right.
out, or
I'm
does
still
that
gonna
put you
win. Screw
down
both
by-
of you.
You get a pass. Wait, you get a pass now still, but you don't get the ability to
Yeah.
steal a dice back. Okay, but you can pass still. Just making
Sure.
sure that's still in. That delay was yes. If you looked up comedic timing on Google, you would have gotten that.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna
Right
have
there.
the clip of that from my channel. You want me to clip that?
So it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 4s.
And Reto, you have 5
Yes,
die
please.
left, and Orbital also has 5. Cool. I skipped.
Yeah. How many fours did you say, Rito? Did you say 4 or 4 or 5?
I think I said 4 fours, but chat, can you back me up? Or Rhapsody?
I thought it was 4 fours.
Did I say 4 fours?
Okay, I'll say 5 fours then.
We've got confirmation in chat it was 4 fours, so.
6 fours. 6 fours.
I've been in this position before.
6 fours. You'll hear it in your dreams tonight. 6 fours. 6 fours. Wake
Just
up,
call it
Rhapsody.
exact, Rhapsody.
6 fours.
Come on.
Just call it exact. Get it
Just
double
call it
kill.
exact. Come on.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
not
Just
6
call it
fours.
exact.
Bullshit. Bullshit. There aren't 6 fours. Orbital?
Pull that other one out.
This time,
Pull the other one out.
There's nothing else. I ain't got nothing.
Pull that other one out.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so wait.
Whew. All right. Nice try, Rito. Just as Tom with the Rito cops in my chat.
Oh, heck.
I was successful on that. I'm gonna call 1-1.
I'm gonna call 2 ones.
I can do 2 6s.
Yeah.
3 6s.
I think there are exactly 3 6s.
Oh, that's a pretty good guess.
Orbital,
I think
do you
that
have
could
any?
happen.
I have.
One
Oh
six.
no, I actually do. I'm so sorry. I actually have the one.
You don't. I said 1-1, so it's not a wild anymore. I lose.
Oh. What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm certain. I specifically called 1-1 at the start of that round so that ones wouldn't be wild anymore.
Oh, hoisted
I
on.
totally
your
haven't
own
even been-
petard. I'm so sorry.
Hosted by your own house rule petard that I didn't even realize
Yeah.
we were playing with, so I didn't factor it into my play.
Me neither. I also didn't factor that into my play either.
It's the first time one was ever called though, so.
Yeah. Wait, so who was it? Who's it? Is it me?
Rito said 3 6s on 2 1s. That wasn't a valid call. Yes, it is.
Do I need
3
to?
sixes on 2 ones. Oh yeah, Rito.
I mean-
Rito may have made a slightly illegal call,
No,
but he did. He was suggesting.
You
I
can
think.
up anything you want. You just have to be above it. Think of it like a tens and a ones column, right? Like the number on the die is the ones column, and then the tens column is the quantity. Because then it makes it easier to know what's larger.
We can develop a new rule. I checked with both and got confirmation. We can change it if it's illegal.
It's not illegal.
No, I don't.
But I'm not giving up my dice.
I think it was legal. I think it was legal. 'cause I
It
think he
is
made
legal.
Okay.
I'm just clarifying to the people who.
Okay. All right. Who goes right now? Was it me?
But I get actually. You know what? It's me. 0 zeros.
Okay.
Okay.
No. Baloney. I don't think there's any zeros.
Okay, I reveal none.
Okay.
Boom.
Can I call that? Can I call that it's exactly 0 zeros? Do I get a dice back now? You guys both lose one.
Well, I don't
Oh,
have
how it
any to
works?
lose at this point, Orbital. So
Oh wait, you're out. Oh, you're
yeah,
out.
no, I'm
1,
out.
2, 3,
I'm done.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right. So
wait,
who of us goes first, Rito?
I think it's me. And you have 5 dice left.
Okay. I do.
I'm gonna say 3 6s. Baby.
I'm gonna say 4 6s.
Oof.
Say. I'm gonna be a meme lord and say there's exactly 4 6s.
Oh, let's see. 2, 5. Woo! I like that Rito was holding them just so that he could hover them out and then move them back if it needed to happen.
All right. You want to put that 4 back in there, buddy? Get that 4 back in your pants, Maxwell.
Oh, was that not allowed? Okay. Let me reroll it. In fact, I should probably reroll the whole batch, shouldn't I? There we
Sure.
go. Oh, that's
You've
so
been
much
here
worse
before,
than it
Rito.
was. Oh, it was so good. Oh man.
Oh. Wait a second. Can I change my role in the game so that I can actually see both of your stuff now? Like I'm not a player, I'm like the game manager or something.
Like an observer.
You probably could.
How do I
That's a
do
good
it?
question.
If you change your color in the upper right, I think, or change your team or color, I think you can
Oh
change
yeah,
it to
just
observer.
disconnect from teams. Just go
something like
go
that.
solo.
Rhapsody has joined Team None.
Okay, even in spectator I can't
Oh.
do it.
Maybe if
There
I just
is a way,
move
I'm
them
pretty
Oh,
really
hang
quickly.
on. No, I can. Okay, cool. We're good. Go for it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You go first, Orbital.
I'd like to consult my attorney on how I should make the
No.
first call.
No. He can see both. Illegal.
Rhapsody, you got any great suggestions on how I should conduct the prosecution?
Look,
this
I don't
is
think I should interfere.
so
Both of
illegal.
you are so alike that I should really just step out of this.
Yes.
Leave you two to handle it amongst yourselves, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 3 threes.
I actually think there's 4 threes.
I think there are 4 fives.
I actually think there's 5 fives.
I think there are exactly 5 fives.
Why does this sound like a conversation from people who are learning a language for the first time? Like I think there are 5 fives.
The cat is
No,
on the
see,
bench.
Oops, wait, why did I get rid of one of my dice?
Le chat est
Who's
I
you
got
mind
it.
gamed me? I got rid of one of mine.
Okay.
2 fives.
4 fives.
I think there are exactly 4 fives.
Has Rhapsody played Talisman before? Yes, with Orbital, who's on the stream at the moment.
I shouldn't have made that play. I shouldn't have made that play. I shouldn't have made that play. That was bad play.
Mhm.
Bad potato.
Two threes.
Three threes.
Three fours.
Four fours.
No. I don't think so.
Okay, just one thing quickly. Can you guys tell me if this is actually muting me in Discord? Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Go talk a
Okay,
little bit.
Unless you
muted?
know how to
Good.
throw your voice perfectly.
Okay.
Right, no, I'm gonna mute myself while you two are playing hands so I can actually talk to the chat. About your hands.
Okay. I mean,
Let's
they're
go, chat.
pretty average, to be honest. You know, just, I don't know.
Mine are a little
Top to
smoother.
bottom, maybe
than
about
normal.
25
Actually, they're
centimeters.
getting a little dried out.
Yeah, they are
They're
actually.
getting
Tell
a
you
little
what, this
dried
whole,
out because I've been washing it a lot because of this whole virus thing.
They would
do
be-
you
they would
like,
be.
do you do the whole soap suds for 20 seconds and
Now they're both
scrub around,
talking
scrub a
constantly,
dub
whereas
dub?
previously there was dead air, which
in
is
the
why I
tub
wanted to
sort
do
of thing?
this.
I do it for about two sets of 4 second and 2 fours.
2 fours.
Okay, so there
Those
are
are the-
four. There are actually
fours.
four twos.
3 twos.
There's 3 fours.
4
4 twos. Psychopath, by the way, yeah, that's
4
exactly
twos.
what I was going for with the so alike as well, by the way. Glad you picked it up.
I think there are exactly 4 twos.
That's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Brilliant.
Well done.
My
well done.
boy. My boy. Get out of here, Spectre.
It's like 2 different games, honestly. There's like
That's what's
the,
your
the
favorite song to
general
hum
game
for
where you
hand washing?
play to like whittle the dice down.
Yeah, the
And then there's
the
like
head-to-head is like
the
so
head-to-head, the
spicy.
final die.
I know there's a
We should
whole
make a game show called
like
The
a
Final
whole
Die.
Plagon But I don't.
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't
Sorry, yeah, it is
leave
me to
my
go.
house
Oh.
at all. I'm
Stop
literally currently
messing around.
in like
Okay,
complete legal quarantine with my partner.
There is one.
I don't. I'm not interacting with any new surfaces. There's no contaminants coming into
so
the
what
house,
does that
so
do to
I
the rules? That makes it so ones
been
aren't wild
washing
anymore?
my hands to the kind of the coronavirus extent, obviously.
I think
washing your hands
so.
after using the restroom.
Spectre, can you tell us? Does that make ones not wild anymore?
Calling any amount of ones makes ones not wild anymore for the rest of the round.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we're just going crazy. I think, let's say it does, right?
Okay, fine.
Okay, I guess. 2 ones.
I'm gonna call that.
This.
You think that's a lie?
Yeah.
Ouch. Could you turn down slightly the other two?
Oh,
They're
you
pretty
don't have
loud.
any ones.
I don't have any ones.
You. Okay, so
I
I can
played the
pass
player.
now. All right, so you go first.
Yeah. There is.
Okay, there we go.
1-1.
I turned them down a little while I'm spectating still. I'd leave my house to get meds because apparently pharmacies won't deliver if you don't have
There is
specifically
1-2.
a credit card registered to an address. That's weird, but I guess I understand the kind of there being like
1-5.
more stringent guidelines for pharmacies and home delivery. Pharmacies are pretty stringent.
Can I
and strict.
say there is exactly 1-5? Am I allowed?
Trust me, from living with 4 other people in the household, you're keeping it well.
I
Can we
suppose
get an
you-
adjudication
Yeah,
on this, please?
it's-
could.
This feels
I-
nonsense, though. This feels.
If there were 4 people in the household, I guess I would
but
be
I
like
think-
more consistently
I think you're
doing
probably-
the kind of like
I'll call
Corona
it.
scrub, but
There's
at the
one
moment it feels
1-5.
like definitely not necessary,
No,
considering
what
I just
player?
none of us have been
kidding.
outside
It
in a
was
very long time.
5. I'm done.
Oh, and that's Reto out. Let's back
Brilliant.
and join the main chat.
Oh,
Uh,
man. That was
Congratulations,
incredible.
all.
Oh, that was
Well
really
Hey,
I thought, oh, for a second, Rito, I thought you'd make the greatest play. That would have been fantastic. That would have been
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal.
You too. It is it is now 9:56 by my timer, which means that it's time to start moving over to
Oh,
K10.
man.
I know. Did you both enjoy this game?
That was real fun.
Yeah.
It was real good.
I started playing it
Rito had
recently
me
with
for
my
a second,
housemate
and I'm
and just got
watching.
addicted.
Oh, jeez.